Welcome to the review for Cold Superfiction. The album is 12 tracks. I will put them in the annotations. Wicked World, What Happens Now, American Dream, The Break, Welcome to My World, Emily, The Crossroads, Delivering the Saint, So Long June, The Park, Flight of the Superstar, and The Ballad of the Nameless. This is the 5th album from Cold. This album is more towards alternative than it is hard rock. The reason I'm saying that is because American Dream, Emily, Delivering the Saint, So Long June, Flight of the Superstar, and Ballad of the Nameless are more alternative sounding. Wicked World starts out with a kill switch effect on the guitar, which it taps that kills the sound, and then it goes into a verse which starts the story off. And then it's a good track. It's the one they picked as a single first. There's blood on the gun that's in your hand, and the murder in front of you. Send out the wolves. The king is dead. There's tons of stories on this album. Wicked World is pretty good. What Happens Now is Sam MCCandless' best drum work I've ever heard. It starts out, the lyrics start out with, does the bite still sting? Does it make you feel the world? Did the venom enter your heart like love on the way? Was a killer inside your head? Did the memories often fade? Is it hard to breathe? Did we make you this way? I would show you some album work, but I would have to take this screen cap off for a second. Okay, go here. Bam. Alright, I took the screen cap off. Here's some artwork of the album. Shows it pretty good. That's Wicked World. What Happens Now? Alright, next track, American Dream. American Dream is probably going to be the biggest hit on this album for the radio. Reason why it sounds so... It's catchy. It starts out with pink suitcase and a princess gown, a movie star in my own town. She said she came back so she can breathe. She takes her pills and sings her songs with a broken delivery all night long. And the life she had to live was tragedy. Cold uses that word tragedy a lot. Back to the album. The Break. The riff is dark, but it's more towards Scooter's side project, The Killer and the Star, which is more alternative. But it's pretty heavy with bass. It's a nice sounding track. The lyrics are really good. Feeling like we're worlds away, won't be long, distance only separates, same old song. On my way home, saddest thing she said, on the night she went away from me. Every time you went away, I always knew. Feels like murder, one today, sad but true. Welcome to My World was the first song Cold unveiled. It was the first song they unveiled that was going to be on this album about 2 years ago, I believe. And this song, when I first heard it, I said, this is gonna be a great album. and it indeed was a great album. It still continues the theme of telling stories, because Superfiction's more of a concept album. If you listen to all the songs, they're a little bit connected. Princess is gone, where did she go? Headlines today. Majesty lost all her control, King's on his way. Now, some of these songs, I think they're connected. But on to the next song, we get into Emily, another more styled Killer in the Star song. It's more of a lighter tone to it. It's not really piano heavy, like Ballad of the Nameless, which I'll get into that later. But this song is, well, here's the artwork for it, if you didn't see that yet. I gotta turn something off, because it's, here we go. No, I don't like that. There we go. It's like, the artwork is beautifully done. I don't know why it just got fuzzy. I'll just turn this down. There we go. Take that glare off there. The Crossroads, was originally called My Religion, but they changed it because it would be better if they didn't have a song called My Religion, because you might get some organized religion groups after you for releasing a song called that. Took you away from your world. Guess you thought it was on, my dear. Can't believe what you said. Stand in line when you come to me. This is the explicit song in the album. Fuck you, I don't give a damn what you sold me. Was God on fire? Why can't you see it? It was trust that was killed in this song tonight. And if you look at the artwork, it's a picture of Scooter. This picture right here was used, well, that picture right there was used as a Killer in the Star. This little part right there, it's like Scooter holding the contract, and some guy with a electric guitar on his back. It's basically saying, this one's actually connected with Ballad of the Nameless, spoiler alert. Delivering the Saints. You know how you see these pictures, they all somehow connect. Delivering the Saint is more like Emily, but it's like a little heavier. And by heavier, I mean just a tiny bit more. I mean, I could play you them, but I'm not getting a copyright strike over it. So Long June. If you heard the opening riff, it sounds like, what's that Aerosmith song? It's the one Cole did a cover on the Dream On. It has the same riff as a similar riff as Dream On, but it's catchy. What the hell, did the moon just align with the stars? Breathe the night in, it's electric. The sudden intensity starts, shining brightly. If we move, we could fall to the earth from the line. Hold on tight here. And this song, if you look at the picture, you see Princess. I don't want to play you the song, because if I played you this song, I would get a copyright strike. That's how YouTube is. But here's the album. The album thing. It's got the cold spider, the golden Spider-Man thing. And this is where the CD goes. It's got a tarantula. But back to the album. The Park. The next song is The Park, and that song starts out, it's kind of, it connects, all these songs I think connect to each other somehow. Like, it keeps having references, like, there's a preacher man came up to me, held a Bible to his heart. And I think that connects with American Dream, where it says right here, Daddy worked for Jesus, because he could be a preacher. But that's what I think. Back to the song. It's kind of alternative. It starts out with a really dark, more styled of 13 Ways to Bleed off stage, and transitions into a different kind of pain style, which was their last album. Flight of the Superstar. Flight of the Superstar. Here's a good. I don't want to glare. I guess that's beautiful artwork. Okay, it's kind of like a comic book if you look at it. This one is actually connected with She Shines Like a Star. Well, what song was it? Was it Emily? Or Delivering the Saint? I don't know why Scooter uses a lot of references to stars and using the word tragedy a lot, because the songs are pretty much tragic. Sorry, let's get back to this part. The Ballad of the Nameless starts out with a piano, and then moves into guitar, and then the whole band kicks in. It basically says, it's kind of like, see how in this one there's a contract in his hands, and this is just my opinion. But back here you see a guy with a shotgun. Nameless wasn't the same since he moved out to the edge of town near the wreckage by the falls. No one ever would claim him. Story, he came to town and the devil took his soul. We all know your game here. We're not gonna stand around and just watch you lose control. We all know your game here. We're just gonna stand our ground. It's the devil that you owe. Basically it's a sad song. There's a lead left, right? Overall, I would give this album a 9 out of 10. I would like to hear more heavier tracks, but you can't. But if you make the same album like 4 times, it gets really boring. But Cole doesn't do that every album, which is good. Here's the back. It's just has some more pictures in the background, like that plane and Flight of the Superstar. This is the cover, and let me put that thing back on here. And that would conclude this kind of review. The songs are really tightly grouped. What I would like to hear Scooter do when he plays a melody, I would like to hear him do something besides never mind. Fuck. Well, never mind, just ignore what I just said. Here's the back. Look at this glary. Jeremy Marshall, Scooter Ward, Sam MCCandless, and Zac Gilbert. Lead, drums, vocals, and bass. There you go. That is my review of Superfiction by Cold. Sorry it took so long. I was busy doing other things. I also have this deluxe edition Theory of a Dead Man. And Gold Cobra by Limp Bizkit. If you want to see a review of those, just send me a message or whatever. And take care.